What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, man, my name is JR. I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man. I share prison stories, man. I let y'all know what was going on while I was behind the walls. Now, today, man, y'all know this is the part 2 for that video I dropped yesterday, man. Welcome to Zombieland, where I was talking about these folks being on the strips, being on the cream, having the whole dorm upside down, nasty. Now they getting us piss tested, bro. They're getting us piss tested because they fail inspection. Just being crazy, bro. But anyways, man, let's go to the dorm. Let's get into this story, man. So like I told y'all, man, these folks started at the other end. They started doing little piss tests and stuff like that. So I done drunk this water. I'm waiting to piss. So my roommate now, he pretty much clean. He ain't worried about nothing. So he like, man, you could just use my piss. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't with all that. I ain't with playing with nobody piss. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's a lot of dudes be doing that. But I'm not on that, bro. I ain't about to be handling nobody piss. But, hey, man, to each his own. So, anyway, bro, they continue coming down the line. And while they coming down the line, I'm looking out the window, bro. I could hear the search team. They telling one room, they're like, man, y'all pack y'all stuff up, man. Pack y'all stuff up. Y'all the same two that was in bed when we came to do inspection. Y'all the reason why this going on right now. This the reason a lot of y'all ain't about to get no incentive. I did tell y'all they about to give out this little incentive sack, bro. They were finna have some Dairy Queen or whatever like that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I said, I bought me like 2 of them, and I needed them Dairy Queen, bro. I was hoping the people that, I bought them from ain't going to the hole. So anyways, bro, the search team telling them to get up, pack their stuff up. He's like, man, why y'all room smell like that? Like somebody done died in here. Yeah, they in there. They just been on them strips, bro. Been going crazy, smoke, dirty clothes, all that type of stuff. So anyway, they telling them to pack up. They coming down the line, pissing everybody like that. My roommate, he keep telling me, man, they need to hurry up, man. They need to hurry up. I'm telling him like, man, just sit down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just sit down. I'm trying to concentrate. I got to piss about 2 more times, bro. Anyway, bro, I had to piss. And by the time you piss about the second time, bro, the third one should be good. But I wanted one more. I wanted to piss one more time, bro. So after that, it ain't nothing but water coming out. So anyway, bro, they continue coming down the line. And I end up peeing one more time, bro. I peed, boom. Finally, bro, they reach my door and stuff like that. They telling you, they give you a little cup and stuff like that. They give your roommate one. They tell him to turn around in front of the room and pee and stuff like that. You got to be right behind them with a cup. They right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes someone may like to look at you, bro. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? When you peeing. Because some of them know guys be working stunts, bro. You know, guys be having pee. They be having pee in gloves. They have it beside their nutsack and stuff like that. And whenever they tell them to pee, guys will just have a little staple or something like that. Anything that they could prick that glove with. And they'll prick it and just... You know what I'm saying? These people already know. They know what's going on in the chain gang, so they be trying to watch you. Some officers ain't trying to look at you. But some of them officers, bro, they try to be on you. You think they some little funny boys or something. I used to be like, man, listen, man. Don't watch me like that, man. You making me nervous. I can't pee. So anyway, bro, he tell me to pee. I pee, bro. I couldn't stop. I done filled the whole thing up. I had to, you know what I'm saying, try to stop. I gave it to him. He like, man, what is this? I was like, I pee. You asked to pee. He's like, man, this water. He said, man, listen, man, you just heard me pee, bro. What, you want me to pee again? I know I had more in reserve, bro. It was more in the reserve tank. So he's like, nah, it's good. But this is just water. You must have drunk a lot of water, man. How many cups of water you drunk? I said, man, I ain't drunk no water, bro. This is just regular right here. So anyways, bro, he dipped his little thing in there. He's like, oh, he good. He tell my bunkmate he good or whatever like that. And they continued, bro. So you hear guys in the dorm, what's up, man? We still gonna get an incentive? We still gonna get an incentive? So he's like, man, we gotta finish doing this piss test, man. The warden gonna come down here and talk to y'all. So I'm like, man, today is Friday. Bro, when the incentive and all that stuff we passing around, you might see the warden. Usually on Friday, bro, them folks be gone. That's even if they come on compound. So why is the warden still here, bro? Is it about these Dairy Queen boxes? He don't want to give everybody them? I know it ain't coming out of his pocket. So anyways, bro, they finish, guys telling, man, what's up with that Dairy Queen, man? What's up with that Dairy Queen? They on some stuff like, man, if you fail the piss test, you ain't getting no incentive, bro. You ain't getting no Dairy Queen. So there go my bunkmate right there. My bunkmate like, man, it finna be some stuff, man. It finna be some stuff. I was like, what you talking about? He's like, man, majority of people who sell their Dairy Queen box are people that on the strips or people that's on the cream. And you know they gonna owe people stuff, bro. And they ain't gonna be able to pay them. So anyways, bro, and so said, so was done, bro. The warden ended up coming down there. when they was calling people up, telling them they fail or what like that, bro. It was 2 dudes that actually refused the piss test. You can refuse the piss test, but you know that's an automatic DR, bro. And when I say DR, you know that's a disciplinary write-up in the chain gang. That's the write-up they'll give you. Whenever an officer be like, they're going to write you a DR, that's what it is. It's called a disciplinary write-up. They're writing on for failing the piss test and stuff like that. Like I said, bro, they took a couple guys out the door and they were calling people up there like that. Oh, they going up there. When they check your name off, bro, that's when they give you that Dairy Queen, bro. They had the Dairy and brought the Dairy Queen down there. They're calling guys out their room 2-2. You fail, you ain't getting a Dairy Queen box. Mind you now, they don't count off all this stuff for this dorm. So you know the orderly up there, when he hearing people talking about something, they ain't get the orderly up there that come around. He like, boy, all he looking at is all this extra food for himself, bro. I could see it in his face. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I was looking at them extra boxes too, bro. I'm trying to figure out a way how to get me 1 or 2 of them. And I'm trying to make sure the 2 guys that I bought the stuff from ain't really getting no DR, because I know they be bumping their nose, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know if they was on the landing strips, but I know they was on the cream. I know they was on that dirt bike, bro. So anyways, bro, I went up there, I got my stuff and stuff like that. My roommate got his stuff. Him now, he hadn't sold his stuff. He be so lame, bro. I had to ask this man if he wanted to sell his Dairy Queen box, bro. He talking about something. No. So we go in the room. He said, man, I got to give this nigga my Dairy Queen. I said, damn, bro, I done asked you, goddamn. He said, man, he had done asked me already, Jamaica, bro. And when you asked me, I was like, damn, bro, I ain't want to goddamn go back on my word on him. And I was like, damn. I was like, all right, bro, say less. It's all good anyways. I got 2 in the clutch. So anyway, bro, they ended up passing everything. They ended up letting us off lockdown. The warden was still in there. He gave us a little speech. He's like, look, man, y'all keep the dorm clean and y'all stop smoking that stuff. Don't you see how it make y'all act? And he giving us this whole hell of a speech, bro. Folks on the door, folks like this, man. Look, man, folks looking back in their room. They got their Dairy Queen in their room. They looking back like, man, when the warden going to shut up so we could go ahead and eat this food, and who got to get their food? Some dudes looking across. I'm looking at the 2 dudes that owe me. I'm like, okay, that's all I need to hear, bro. Guys like this, guys in there looking mad because guys who they on them bought Dairy Queen boxes from, bro, they ain't getting nothing. They don't fail that piss test. So I'm like, damn. So the warden was like, look, man, I'm going to come back down here on Monday. And I come back down here on Monday and the dorm ain't clean. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. See, I told y'all I wasn't going to give y'all no Dairy Queen. But the ones that passed, I give them Dairy Queen and doing all this extra stuff. So I'm like, man, you need to hurry up and get out of here, buddy. So I go collect this Dairy Queen. You know what I'm saying? Go over here and make sure bro got that man phone. You know what I'm saying? Get that back because I need to get on that anyways. So anyways, bro, the warden saying, remember I told y'all now Monday, I'm coming back on Monday. Boom. Anyways, bro, they leave. When they were going out, one of the guys was like, man, warden, what's up, man? What's up with some of them extra boxes and stuff like that? Guess what the warden did? He done took like 5 on, put on the table. Boy, what? You know, I was one of the first ones up there. Hey, let me get one of them. Before they even realized I grabbed one, guys just came and grabbing them. Boom, 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 boom. You know, most of the guys who got them is guys who already had some. I don't care about nobody, bro. I already knew what I was finna do when I seen him taking them off. I ain't even gonna wait for him to give me the green light. I'm going up there and grabbing one. I done went and grabbed that one, bro. So instantly, bro, you hear guys like, hey, man, if you owe me, man, act like you know me, man. If you owe me, man, act like you know me. Stuff like that. Guys in there mad. You hear guys say, my man, god damn, man. Every time I buy something from you, bro, it don't never go good. It might be chicken day, hamburger, hot dog day, man. You just bad luck, bro. Give me my $5, man. Because, you know, that's what we was paying for him, $5 at the time. Give me my $5, man. Bro, these guys can't find $5, bro. If they do find $5, you know what they finna do? They finna go get him a strip, bro. They finna find a piece of paper, bro. They gonna get him something, bro. They gonna get him something. They might get a piece of something like this or something like that. Yeah, for that $5. And they gonna take it, bro. Roll it up in some blue steel paper or some coffee paper. And they gonna put some fire to it, bro. And guess what? They off back to Zombieland, bro. It's back looking like Zombieland in there. That's how it would go, bro. So I hear one of the guys, one of the bros in the dorm, he like, man, look, man, got that script, man. Hey, I got the script for that box, man. I got the script for that Dairy Queen box. Man, these folks ain't even down the hallway good. This man talking about he got a strip for the Dairy Queen box, and guess what? You had people sliding to him. I'm like, damn, I should have had me some of that for that Dairy Queen box. But like I said, I ain't really know too much about it, bro. And I was already hustling the cream, and the cream already bring enough bad luck, bro. So I said I didn't want to venture off into something like that, bro. Because this stuff be having these dudes gone, bro. So anyways, collect my stuff, went and smashed a couple of them two of them Dairy Queen boxes and stuff. So I had another 2. You know, those gonna get put down, bro, for later on. Yeah, that's for dinner later on, bro. Cause you know, it's Friday, bro. Dinner later on. Boom. Anyways, bro, in the dorm chilling and stuff like that, bro. You come back, listen, bro, it's this scent in the dorm. It just engulfed the whole dorm, like I was talking about, I think in the last video, bro. Stink, bro. It's a whole cloud of this smoke in there like that. The officer ended up coming in there. She was like, man, y'all just don't learn. Y'all just don't learn. Y'all back on the same stuff again. When she left, you had some of the guys in the dorm, you know, guys who got their phones and guys who got stuff going on. Like, hey, man, y'all need to dumb it down, man. One of the guys that was saying that is one of the main guys that's serving the strips. I'm like, look at you, bro. You trying to tell somebody to cool it down and dumb it down just because the warden said he's going to shake down if you come back for inspection on Monday and the dorm ain't all right. So I'm like, man, all right, whatever. That's how y'all playing in here. Everybody trying to play crazy and act like, you know, they just got all the sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? You selling this stuff, but yet still you telling people to cool down on it. All right, y'all could have that. Guess what? I'm finna go back in my room, bro. I went to chilling in my room and stuff like that, bro. Chilling in my room later on in the night. I came out. Guess how it was? Just like Zombieland again, bro. Just like Zombieland. I went and goddamn warmed them chicken sandwiches up. Yeah, drop them in the bug real good. Put them in a plastic bag. Drop them in the bug and stuff like that. All you see is these dudes leaning up on doors and stuff like that. Leaning on the tables, sleeping on the tables and stuff. I'm like, man, y'all just don't learn, man. This man just came and pissed the whole dome. And you got to understand, these guys really don't care about the piss test, man. They'll tell you, man, I don't care about it. I'm not trying to do nothing to beat it. Some guys will buy piss. Some guys will get piss from other people. But some guys just don't care, bro. They don't care about none of that. Anyways, bro, Saturday came. Pretty much the same type of procedure, bro. Sunday came. These guys in there making an announcement in the dorm. Hey, man, y'all get the dorm cleaned up, man. Y'all know tomorrow, Monday, man. The warden say he coming on Monday. So guess what, bro? It's like he's just talking to a whole bunch of kids that really didn't care, bro. Because nobody didn't really pay attention to him. You know what I'm saying? The dorm was still dirty. The dorm was still messy. So what the guy actually did, he paid one of the white dudes in the dorm. He really a strip head too, and a cream head. He paid him a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, I'll give you $10, bro. Clean the dorm up. Feel me? He's like, all right, man, all right. Poo. So bro was like, man, don't go buy no goddamn strips with it, man. Listen, man, once you pay that money, once you pay that man his money, hey, you really can't tell him what to do, bro. I don't care what you tell him. He going right to the to bro who got the strips. That's what we gonna spend them $10 with. But I ain't gonna lie, he actually started cleaning the dorm from early, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sweeping, mopping out and stuff like that. When he came later on in the night now, I heard him out there buffing after lockdown. He was out there buffing and stuff like that. One thing about these wardens and chain gangs, bro, when they come around, they want that floor to be like glass where they could look in there and see themselves. I don't see the whole reason for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Some camps you go at, they want the whole room to be shine, bro. You gotta be there with a buff like this. All this. Changing pads on the buffer. Floor be looking like glass. You see yourself in there. So anyways, bro, I really wasn't stunting it. I'm like, okay, my room gonna be good. My roommate, he's straight. You know what I'm saying? He always have his stuff together. So, you know, it's Monday morning. When they pop the doors, you know what I do, bro. I had all my stuff ready. When they made me some coffee, boom, got my bag ready. I'm going to detail. I'm not finna be in this dorm when these folks come back, bro. I'm not finna be in this dorm. So anyways, bro, they call first block movement. Boom. I goes to first block movement. Boom. I'm in the gym, chilling, you know what I'm saying? I think we're shooting around and stuff like that, bro. I heard them on the radio, because, you know, you could hear the radio and stuff. They talking about inspection, put the whole camp on standby for inspection. I could hear it, or the gym lady, I could hear it through her radio. I'm like, damn, they finna run inspection, man. I was hoping the warden had done forgot and saying he ain't coming for no inspection in the dorm. So anyways, while I'm in there, so she called me to the back. She like, hey, come here. Jamaica, come here. She called me Jamaica too. What y'all got going in y'all dorm in B3? I was like, what you mean? She was like, your dorm on lockdown. I said, man, ain't no way, man. These folks on lockdown. I said, ain't no way. So the first thing I would be thinking about is the phone, you know what I'm saying? I gave the phone back to the same white dude to put it up, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I think they're going to shake down in your dorm. I think they're going to shake down. I was like, damn, man. So she was like, you probably going to have to go back to the dorm for the shakedown. I said, go back to the dorm? I said, come on now, miss. I ain't going back to no dorm now. Just act like you ain't hearing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just act like you ain't never said nothing to me. So I going out there, I was telling one of my partners in the gym. I was like, God damn, man, the goddamn dorm on lockdown. These folks in there, they're smoking all these strips and stuff like that. Anyways, bro, she called me again. She was like, look, the search team going to your dorm to shake down. Make sure you ain't got nothing in there. And the only thing I was worried about is bro's phone. You know what I'm saying? Bro went to the hole. He left his phone with me to hold it down till he get out. Now they shaking down. I'm in responsibility. That's why I don't like this type of stuff, bro. I don't like to be responsible for people's stuff when they come and shake down. I was like, bro, we make it through this little shakedown right here. I'm sending him his phone to the hole. I don't care. So anyways, bro, I go back to the dorm later on that evening. I go back, make it round the walk, go in there. The officer was like, hey, you know what it is, man, straight to your cell. I'm like, look, I'm trying to take me a shower or something, man. I'm coming back from the gym. I done lied to the officer. I tell her I've been in there playing basketball, which I was shooting around, but I wasn't sweaty. I said, man, you know I'm a gym aide. I need to goddamn clean up. So she was like, all right, I'll let you go take a shower real quick and stuff like that. I'm in the room. I go in the room. I asked my roommate, like, what happened? My roommate was like, man, listen, man, these folks wasn't ready for inspection. The warden came in here. He talking crazy. It smelled like all strips in here. They've been smoking strips and stuff. The warden going off on everybody about that. He talking about how he just gave us a chance, gave us the little incentive. They always be trying to hold that stuff over people's head, bro. Stuff that they supposed to do for you. They acting like they just doing you a huge favor. Nah, you not spending your money. People be donating money for this type of stuff, bro. You not spending no money out your pocket. So I don't see why you got a problem with it, bro. But anyways, bro, he telling me that's what the warden was talking about. They say they finna shake down and stuff like that. So I'm like, damn, bro. Anyways, bro, I end up getting the white dude attention over to the room, one who had them put the line up for me. I'm like, what's up? Good? He's like, man, it's good, man, it's good. Kept assuring me, like, everything good, everything good. So I'm like, all right, bro. Anyways, bro, they turned the lights off around 11 o'clock. I think I was up watching a movie on my tablet. Kicking. I probably went to sleep probably about 3 o'clock. But next thing I heard, I was like, everybody up, man. Everybody up. Everybody up. Shakedown. You hear people talking about shakedown, shakedown. So I'm like, damn, I wake up. I'm disoriented. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? These folks came in here shaking down, man. I was like, damn. So you hear dudes sliding knives, all type of stuff. You hear tools sliding out the rooms. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You know what I'm saying? So a bunch of tools in the middle of the dorm. So I'm like, damn, man, I make sure I ain't got nothing. My little tool, it's already put up. It's good. I got a nice little spot in the room. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all where it is now. I can't give away too much game about the chain game. But I had a nice little spot in the room where I took my little toolie. It was good. I done made it through plenty of shakedowns like that. So anyways, bro, these folks got them whole morning, bro. You know, they go open the door. Same procedure, bro. Open the door. You got to strip down the T-shirt and boxers, all of that type of stuff. They come in the room. You got to strip down, hold up your hands, lift your nutsack, squat and cough. Bro, that shit is so embarrassing. I'm so glad that shit is over with. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That shit was so embarrassing. Anyways, they did that, bro. Put us all down there by the TV area, sports TV area, while they turned the dome upside down. Turn the dome upside down, bro. So down there you had guys whispering like, man, I can't stand y'all niggas, man. Y'all some drill junkies, man. Y'all haven't shaking down the dome. People in here got stuff to lose and all this. He is right, but at the same time, bro, this is prison. You know what I'm saying? This is what you signed up for. This is stuff that you got to go through. At times, I complained about stuff like that, bro. But guess what? The good got to suffer for the bad. You might end up being a casualty, bro. Just being in there. You know what I'm saying? That's the best reason, bro. Stay away from there. Even if you ain't doing nothing or ain't getting in no trouble like that, you could just face it just because of somebody else. And that was going on right now, bro. These folks finished goddamn shaking down and stuff like that. Tell everybody to go back to their room. And you know, we was off lockdown, bro. When I went in my room, stuff all over the place, bro. Stuff on bunkmate beds, some of my bunkmate stuff down here. Food, locker box food mixed up. You know what I'm saying? My bunkmate ain't had too much stuff, though, so he kind of knew what he had and stuff like that. And that's where you heard one of the guys in the dorm. He's like, man, damn, man. These folks done knocked me off, man. Somebody got knocked off with the phone. Somebody got popped with a line, bro. So I seen the white dude over there. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? He's like, everything good, buddy. Yes, everything good. I'm like, okay, cool. As soon as I get a chance to send this stuff to Blur in the Hole, yeah, he getting this phone, bro. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't about to replace or nothing like that. Feel me? So anyways, people talking like, man, y'all got to do better in the dorm. Y'all got to goddamn clean the dorm up more, you feel me? Y'all got to know when to smoke this stuff, when to fire this stuff. When y'all know it's count time or when officers about to do their rounds, do not fire this stuff up. But it's like you just talking to some little kids, bro. So you talking to somebody that's deaf, somebody that can't hear, bro. Because guess what? These folks going to fire that stuff right back up. I don't care what you tell them, bro. They going to fire it up, bro. And it was, guess what it was, as the day went on? Back to Zombieland, bro. By that night, the whole dorm smelled like this stuff again, bro. You hear the strip, man, like, hey, man, $5 a strip, man. $5 on the strip. Who trying to go on the landing strip, man? Who trying to go on the landing strip? That's what, bro, yelling in there, bro. Them folks pulling up. They trying to get on that landing strip. Next thing you know, they're like this. Like real life Walking Dead in there, bro. Oh, it's crazy though, bro. A lot of times I done seen this at multiple prisons, bro. Multiple prisons, bro. The drug problems in prison is a real issue, bro. Drugs and mental health, and they go hand in hand, bro. Drugs and mental health go hand in hand in chain gang, bro. And that's what's really destroying chain gang. People on their strips, people on the cream. I'm sure y'all guys seen these videos. These guys on the floor swimming like a fish out of water. They doing all type of crazy stuff. They hitting that stuff slumped over like that. Acting real stupid, bro. Acting real stupid, bro. That's somebody goddamn baby daddy or somebody daddy or somebody uncle or something like that, bro. But they in chain gang going out bad. If you got some folks in chain gang, bro, you please check on them and make sure they're not abusing no drugs like that. Please check on them, bro, because you would be surprised at the guys who doing that stuff in there, though, man. But anyways, man, I appreciate y'all checking out the story, man. That's another video for today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow with another video, man. A lot of peace, a lot of blessing, a lot of respect, man.